Well, good morning, folks. September 14th, Monday. Smoky as hell on Vancouver Island. The last couple of days has been a lot of smoke. So I guess we got to thank people, California, Oregon, Washington. Mind you, they're not sending it here on purpose. It's weather patterns. And of course, we have a big fire in Vancouver, New Westminster as well. That's probably aiding to the haze. I don't see anybody marching, protesting though, but maybe that's coming. So what's going on? I see Trudeau made a bit of an announcement this morning. They're taking their attention off setting the economy to focus on the virus because its numbers are growing. And well, we know what's coming with that. Whether they're growing or not, they'll manipulate numbers to make it look like it's just total disaster. And I can sense maybe another lockdown coming. Who knows? When it gets to be that you really can't trust your National World Health Organization medical people, or you can't really trust what your politicians and bureaucrats and leaders are saying, it doesn't. It's just a hell of a situation. And when you look at things, they're totally upside down. And I guess they're going to keep that way until the people stand up. And I don't think anybody's going to. You know, more masks every day, more people sort of complying with bullshit suggestions. And it's not law everywhere yet in Canada. I see even Starbucks, they've got on the bandwagon. You got in Canada, you have to wear a mask going into a corporate Starbucks, or else you have to use the drive-thru or order on your app. Mind you, it doesn't bother me. I don't go to Starbucks. Anyway, that's one of the great marketing phenomenons in the world. Convince everybody to drink bad coffee, and that's a trendy thing to do. And it shows how stupid we are. People line up for that crap. It is not good coffee. I can say that after, 17 years experience in the coffee business. So got some background there. But anyway, is what it is. If you like Starbucks, hey, wear your mask or you ain't getting any. You'll have to brew it at home. It's sort of funny. But again, things are really upside down. You know, if you look at Australia, I'll put a quick link in. And with the link, when you're looking at a situation like this, it doesn't always give you the whole picture. You don't know what's going on. And but I do know this: if races were reversed, there'd be hell to pay on Australia right now. Nobody's saying anything. Nobody's marching. Nobody's. So a white guy got kicked in the head by the police, is in a coma in the hospital. So what? Big deal. And of course, as you look at that video, you've got to remember the before, and there's always something that leads up to something or whatever. So I'm not sure what the heck was going down there. Whether the guy had opened his business when he shouldn't have, or wasn't wearing a mask, or whether he was actually doing something totally untoward. So I suppose that will come out. But when I look at the world, it's upside down, totally upside down. I was reading a report this morning of how many millions of dollars they spent on the Sturgis bike rally from the super spreaders. And I think out of that they can track one death due to the virus, a fellow in his 60s who had a whole lot of other conditions going on. You know, it's interesting. They don't focus in on a protest or a riot, but they focus in on peaceful people. And Australia, it's the same thing. Arrest a pregnant woman in her house, grab people by the throat, throw them on the pavement. And these are women they're doing this to. And these are burly guys. Australia's gone upside down. And I know a lot of Australians. I'm not sure what the hell's happening there. But it looks like it could be a test case for whatever this new this new world system wants. I mean, they're just testing how far you can push people, what you can do, exercising their authority. And it's coming to a city near you if people don't really wake up and smell the coffee, as they say. You know, it's craziness. You look at I'm reading. And I haven't watched this movie or this video about these kids dancing. I think it's called Cuties. And just reading somebody's review on it makes me not want to watch it. But and again, it's just due to these are just little girls, little kids, and I am surprised at how many people are giving it thumbs up. Reviewers, mainstream media are sort of nodding their heads. They're liking this. Like I say, we're upside down, folks. Totally upside down. So that's about all for today. The craziness sort of continues. When you look at the States, two police officers shot in their car. Looks like they're recovering. But here's the ultimate stupidity. And how anybody can support these assholes, I do not know. So they go and they protest and block the emergency area at the hospital, chanting, "Let them die, let them die." There is something wrong with that picture. And if anybody doesn't see that, there's something wrong with your eyes. If you don't hear those chants, there's something wrong with your ears. And if you think it's okay, there's something wrong with your head as well. Because how can a civilized country allow that to happen? It's pure bullshit. And how can we stand back and watch like the companies like Starbucks and Walmart and all these big corporations sending these clowns money, sending Black Lives Matter money? And everybody who has enough brain cells to create a circuit knows Black Lives Matter has nothing to do with the African American lives. Nothing. It's been hijacked and it's crazy. It's and when I see the baseball players, football players, hockey, and one dumbass hockey player taking knees when they're basketball players as well, when their national anthem is being played, is totally outlandish. These guys are totally perverted. They're probably lining up to watch that movie as well. But it's intriguing because a country that has allowed these spoiled assholes to make millions of dollars, to become millionaires, given them the opportunity to do what they do, and yet they sort of disrespect their country, their flag, and the citizens in it. Because they're supporting a phony organization. Shows the mentality of these guys. They may have gone to university, but they never learned anything either by the looks of it. If they would do some research, they would say they're supporting the wrong thing. They're supporting the wrong thing. They get these clowns out into the communities and working with young people in the areas where people are being shot every weekend. It's crazy. But anyway, I'll put a couple links in. Trust you watched the ones yesterday. If you haven't, you missed something there, folks. It's as we try to make sense of what the hell's going on. I mean, it's all laid out. It's all spelled out. Don't hide anything anymore. And they just do it. It's like the fancy folks in the U.S. who scrubbed all their a dozen plus cell phones, and it was an accident. We all believe them, right? And of course, if you're a Democrat, and that's your religion, of course you believe them, because anything they do is infallible. But I know some Democrats who aren't believing that. They're saying enough is enough. This is getting crazy. Total stupid, total crazy. And of course, we're idling we're idling along in Canada because they have the groundwork already laid for what they're going to do. And it's interesting. I suppose in the U.S. you look at Republicans and Democrats. There's not a whole lot of difference really, the main and ones. You look in Canada, the Conservatives and our parties, they all do the same shit, just wear different colored ties. We don't have. That's why I think unless he's really a wolf in sheep's clothing and has bamboozled everybody, I think that's where Trump is different. The Republicans hate him, the Democrats hate him. Up here, the NDP don't like him, the Conservatives don't like him, the Liberals don't like him. Around the world, people don't like him, and you wonder why. What's going on here? Is this a big setup, or is he the real deal? We'll see come November. Take care. Bye for now, and we'll see you tomorrow.